Most weather, certified most accurate.
A good reminder to not use electrical things that are plugged into the wall during thunderstorms like that. A family learned firsthand there. And I believe a few nights ago we had a story about a young kid who was playing a video game on a computer and the house was struck and he was struck as well because it had traveled through the power lines and impacted his computer. So, in a place where we get thunderstorms all the time, it's just a good reminder to make sure your kids are unplugging stuff and they just stick
Especially
to the sun.
Given how much lightning we had today, it's amazing we haven't had reports of anyone who was injured.
We, for as bad as it was, we looked out because we were working with some pretty wild storms there for a while. Let's get down to business though, because we've got more storms on the move here. Gulf Coast Live Doppler radar is picking up on some late night storms here just to the west now of Marco Island. These are moving along at a pretty good clip, thankfully. So the heaviest of the rain with them is already starting to rapidly pull off of Marco Island as it moves to the west of Bald Eagle Drive. And as you can see, it's already pushed west of Collier Boulevard and west of the Shell Island area. Hours lapse of the radar over the past 60 minutes shows a pretty good motion here of it moving off toward the northwest. So the beefiest of part of the rain from this one will stay offshore as it parallels the southwest Collier coast and then continues to move toward the open waters of the Gulf. But look at what's going on across the rest of South Florida tonight. This is wild. This is more storms than sometimes you see in the afternoon. Now, some really bad weather is bumbling through areas of Miami Beach and downtown Miami, but I wanted to keep the focus here on your backyard as over the next 2 hours, these downpours that you see popping up over land and the thunderstorms over the water will continue advancing toward the northwest. So this is a 2-hour future scan. So it takes you all the way through 1 o'clock in the morning. Again, those thunderstorms that are near Marco right now will continue moving away from shore, but the areas of rain that right now are to the north of Everglades City by 1 o'clock in the morning. So in the next 2 hours here, they should be moving along Alligator Alley and inching in toward areas like Golden Gate Estates. At the moment, though, that's really the only area of rain to track here in our local area. And as they continue to move toward the northwest in areas like Fort Myers and Cape Coral, obviously you wouldn't expect all too much in the way of rain here. But given how active the Gulf is right now, early tomorrow, there may be a few thunderstorms still hanging out there over top of the warm waters of the Gulf. Now, for tomorrow, we don't expect any huge severe risk during the morning, but in the afternoon, once again, our team has issued a Gulf Coast Weather Impact Day. Now, Today's Impact Day was focused on the cities west of Interstate 75, and that's where the most intense thunderstorms played out. Tomorrow, our Gulf Coast Weather Impact Day is devoted more toward our inland neighbors east of Interstate 75. As you can see, east of the interstate during the heat of the day, good opportunity for some stronger thunderstorms, and then outflow boundaries, pushes of air out and away from thunderstorms, may be able to pull some of this rain back toward the coast. But the highest risk of severe weather on Saturday is primarily right along and then to the east of I-75. So in your hour-by-hour forecast, if you're thinking about what to do tomorrow, if you're doing something outdoors in the afternoon, check Gulf Coast Live Doppler radar on the Gulf Coast News app before you head out, because any thunderstorm that pops up tomorrow, especially after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, will have the chance of being a bit on the feisty side like we saw earlier today. Regional Futurecast, again, shows the widest coverage and the best risk of any strong or severe storms on Saturday afternoon, primarily just east of the interstate, and then we'll watch as outflow boundaries, those pushes of air away from thunderstorms, attempt to pull some of that rain back toward the coast. In your certified most accurate 7-day forecast then, considering the wild weather yesterday, the wild weather tonight, and the active weather we expect, especially east of the interstate tomorrow, you might be curious as to why Sunday's storm chances are lower. Even more Saharan air is on the way. We've had a lot of it so far, but the highest push so far with this brush of it is over us on Sunday. That should trim back the coverage, but again, in the areas where storms do form on Sunday, if they break through that stable layer of air, these could also be localized strong, and at least right now the data is suggesting it's inland areas just east of I-75 with the highest risk of any isolated severe storms on Sunday. That is your certified most accurate forecast from our team at Gulf Coast News.